Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is BGFH and I'm back for another iOS Low Vision Spotlight game video. So let's get the old AirPlay going here. There we go. The game we're going to look at this time is kind of a really pleasant surprise that came out of nowhere for me. And what we're going to look at this time is a little game called Bean Dreams. Weird name, but don't let the name discourage you from looking into this one, because this is actually really fun. Bean Dreams, B-E-A-N, Dreams, D-R-E-A-M-E-S. So, what is Bean Dreams? Well, open it up here, and what it is it's a 2D side-scroller or 2D platformer that actually plays well on a touchscreen, believe it or not. I've tried a couple of other 2D platformers. I've tried first person, I've tried third person games, and you know what I've said before during other videos is that a lot of those types of games, if they're not developed directly for the platform, and even if they try to kind of shoehorn traditional console style controls into the game on the touchscreen, it just generally doesn't work very well. You know, I've played games where you use the virtual D-pad or a left and right button or a joystick, whatever, and it kind of works, but just the lack of a tactile button makes it a lot harder to play. Well, the developers of Bean Dreams have found an interesting way around that, and it works pretty darn well. So let's get into it. Here we have our world map. In the lower right hand corner, if I hit the magnifying glass, I zoom out there, that gives me a view of all of the little worlds there. There's 6 levels per world, and I've actually unlocked all of them so far. Originally what will happen is you have the first world open, and then you'll have each one of the other ones will have a padlock on it, and it has, you notice up in the upper right hand corner it says there's a little star icon, and it says I have 149 right now. And each world is going to have different requirements. Like one might have 20, one might have 50. I think another one had 70, 120. In between, a whole bunch of them in between there. So, how do you get these stars? Well, that's where the levels come in, obviously. And like I said, there's 6 levels. I'm going to go all the way back to the first world just to kind of show you a really, really easy level. And then I'll show you maybe a level or 2 in a couple of later worlds. And then I'll show you a level that I have not played yet. So, when you look at each level, you notice that you have 5 different colored squares there. And these are all filled in. Originally, they're blank. So, like if I were to go over to... Come on. Here, there's nothing in there. They're not even black yet, because I haven't even gotten to the exit on these. I've never seen anything, I've never played any level in this world yet. So let's go back to the first world here. And we'll go to the first level. How do we get these colored blocks? So, there is my little bean guy, and he's not doing anything. You notice that I have a left and right arrow kind of thing on either corner of the lower corner of the screen, left and right corners of the screen. Once I hit one of these buttons, now I'm not hitting anything. Once I tap the screen once in a level, now he's just jumping repeatedly. What this means is it's a really weird, normally you wouldn't think this would work very well. But what this means is that normally, you have to hit the D-pad in a certain direction and the jump button, and you have to see, boom, I just killed myself on the first level. Awesome. But what that means, all I have to worry about is when to jump. So if I want to make a really large, a really high jump, I tap the left or right of the screen at the apex of my jump. Or if I want to make a shorter one, I maybe jump a little lower in there. So let's get these. Boom. Here we go. And there's our exit. So now you notice that everything is completed on this one, obviously. So what you have, you notice in the middle of the screen we have some different requirements. You have jumps, and then you have these different like fruits and whatever that middle one is. I don't know quite how to say that, but basically the bottom two you're collecting items. So you're collecting all the fruit in the level. You are collecting this one-off item there in the middle, and each level also has a jump requirement. And by jump requirement, like I said in the beginning of the level, like if I were hit this, like on this screen we have pretty simple. You have a replay in the lower left and a move to the next level forward on the bottom right. If I replay this level, one. Now I'm not going for the fruits. I am trying to get, boom, there we go. I'm getting in as few jumps as possible. Because Mr. Bean, or your little character, because he automatically jumps, they put in these goals for every level, and each one is, different based on how tricky or complicated the level is. You want to beat the level in as few jumps as possible. And there is basically bronze, silver, and gold to get that. So the whole first world is done. I'll do the last level of the first world just so you can see, like, a little bit of... So kill the guy there. Boom. Ah, Jeebus. I almost screwed up and killed myself. Oh, really? Alright, let's see if I can go for a quick jump. Oh, that was worse. Get a little bit of lag too when I'm doing the streaming here. Not terrible, but oh, I missed it. I probably would have got a silver on this one for jumps. So most of these levels are pretty short, and they're pretty easy for the most part, for the first couple of worlds. But then where I'm getting to now, it's starting to get kind of tricky. So let's show you a level in the second world here. Yeah, it looks like I've gotten all these too, but I want to show you the music in this one. I like the presentation style in this game. Visually, I have no problem really seeing anything on the screen. Everything has been pretty clear to me. I'm playing this on the iPad Air right now, but I have played it on my phone as well, and it's a little bit harder to see, especially some of the collectible items in the levels. They might blend in a little bit more, but generally speaking, not too much of a problem. Just the spatial, how much screen space you have, I find that I'm a little bit more accurate on the iPad because I can just, I don't know, I can judge jumps a little bit better or control it a little easier, but it does work pretty well on the phone. So in the second level, let's just go to the middle, level 5 here, random one. What I was saying about the presentation, it's really good 16-bit graphics style. And I wanted to show you the second world because this game reminds me a lot of like a really good 16-bit, almost like a Sonic CD or something. No, there you go. So normally I would have to get up there, I would have to get that item there. No, what the hell you doing? Really? Get up on the thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. And exit. There we go. So again, really short level, but this one is they're starting to add other gameplay elements in. You're not just jumping. You're going to have those little spinny things that you've seen a couple of times. You've got these ball things that you have to balance on, sometimes over spikes. There are drop-offs. You go underwater a little bit sometimes. There's spring, all kinds of different stuff. And that world in particular, it reminds me of like a really good Sega Genesis or probably a Sega CD game, like something that you would get on like a Sonic CD. Let's go into a world that okay, so there's a couple levels here that I have not gotten the jump requirements on. Really kind of tough. Getting through the levels aren't too bad, but okay, I forgot to even look at what I need. Oh yeah, this level, okay. So here you get to see you've got some spikes. This one's got this little ramp where I can just start to roll. There. Jump. Jump. No! Damn it all. Okay. Well, those bubbles, you see they kind of make you boost, but you have to jump at the right time. So you notice that we have to get 3 jumps to get through this level. Now, jumps don't mean, you know, if you jump off a spring or if you bounce off of an enemy or a bubble, in this case, those don't count. So really, it's just you don't want to touch the ground. Let's try that one more time and see if I can at least come close. Okay. Down there, jump, 1, 2, 3, jump on that guy. No! Failed again. Yeah, well, I would have got silver probably on this one. I don't remember what silver was there, but so you get the idea. You have to collect the fruit, collect that one item, and then get the jump. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these levels, but just giving you an idea of, you know, how all the levels are pretty short, but they do a really good job of taking a really simple mechanic. Like I said, you don't even jump yourself. All you're really doing is pressing left or right to move left or right. But it's everything that they add into the game. You know, all these obstacles and enemies and puzzles and kind of these little objectives. Like, okay, do the, you know, as few jumps as possible. Sorry for the audio bugs here. That's just happening a little bit with this recording. I'm still kind of fighting the recording issues that I talked about in a couple earlier videos. I'm still doing that 60 frames per second, recording these ginormous videos, file size videos, but it works, so we're going to run with that for recording these iOS games for now. Let's go... Okay, well... Yeah, let's go down here. And let's play a level that I've never done. And watch this. I'm gonna do horrible, I bet. Oh geez, so it's another one. I saw gold was a 1. Okay. Okay, well, let's just... Oh my. That's Oh jeebus. That's horrible. Wow. Bubbles that go back and forth like an elevator. That's awful. Yeah, they're starting to really ramp things up here, and I'm getting, oh wow. I'm getting a little bit of lag, so this is going to be, some of these harder levels are going to be a wee bit, oh god, I can't. Normally this would not be that hard, but, okay, jump there. Oh, spikes, really? Okay, jump, hit that. Oh, damn it, checkpoint was right there too. Some of the levels do have checkpoints in them. And wow. Okay, oh, then I didn't even land on that. Oh my, wow. I suck. Damn it. Oh, how did I overlook that? Okay, I was trying to shortcut without using that other bubble. Let's see if I can... Jesus. Let's see if I can at least get this level. Who cares about the objectives at this point? Yeah, so this is starting to feel a lot more like a real... Oh, damn it! Platformer. Before it was kind of like, a little bit of... You know, a little bit of puzzle, a little bit of platformer, kind of a mixture. Not too hard. Oh my lord. This is embarrassing, but... I know what I have to do. It's just doing it and fighting a little bit of lag. Oh, yeah, you didn't get up. All right, a couple more shots, and then we're gonna try that world that I haven't played any levels in, just to get one more look at a level that I get. Oh, the bubble. Aye. Okay, Joe. All right, last chance. Okay. Wow, I'm just thinking I'm gonna have to get all. Okay. Boom! Checkpoint. All right, threaten it with a last chance. Okay, so oh yeah, I see what I'm gonna have to do there. I'm gonna have to go down, hit something, and then bounce back up. That doesn't look pleasant at all. 5, 3, and 1. That's how many jumps. So I have to beat this level, and I can see that it probably, technically, once I get the level down, won't be that bad. Because, like I said, those little bubble things won't count. It's only going to really count when I land on that one platform, or 1 or 2 platforms there. But oh dear, yeah, that does not look pleasant at all. So now that I've played the level, you see how it's all black compared to all of the ones there, or the other 2 that I've completed. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't really look all that fun at all. One other thing that I'll say about Beam Dreams is that I love how they do the iCloud saves in this game. I've played this on my iPad, I've played it on my iPhone, and what's really nice is I don't have to manually upload a save or worry about anything. You know, I was playing it earlier today in the living room on my iPad. Okay, fine. And then I had my phone with me. I was playing it during commercial breaks while watching football. You know, it's just, I go from one device, boom, I pick it up on the other one. And it's just, all my progress comes right up. If it was one of the last things I was in, I just have to close the app and reopen it again. But boom, the progress is just right there. No worries. Really like that. So before we wrap up this video, let's see what kind of spectacular mess I can get into here. I've never played this desert world before. Okay, we got... Whoa, wait, what? Oh. Sway to... I don't think I like that. Huh, new mechanic. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, hold on. I think I see. So, those are breakable blocks up there in the upper right. So if I... Yep, so those can be broken. Okay. Yep, I get it. Okay. Ugh. Yee-hoo. That is, yeah. I wonder if I can use... Now that they just taught me that ability, I wonder if I can go back, let's say, to an earlier level. I wonder if... I didn't even know I could do that before. Oh yeah, oh god, I hate this level so much. Nope, it won't let me do it until it actually learns it. So old levels, it just doesn't let me do it. So this one, I've gotten everything except the jump requirement, and boy, is it a real pain in the ass. What is it here? 7. You wouldn't think that's bad. But, I mean, look at this. You jump here, so that doesn't count. You got these air things. You bounce off that. 1, 2. This part is horrible because you have to get that beam high enough so that you can get up to the checkpoint area. Ugh. yeah, we're just gonna not do that level right now. Oops, wrong button. Let's do one more of these sand levels, just see what horror we're in store for here. So, okay, okay, I can bounce on that. I was trying to see if I could swipe up and get like a double jump boost kind of thing. I have no idea if or how I'm going to get up there. So yeah, I have to get up there with spikes. Oh, I wonder if I can kill guys with that. Okay. Come on. Really? The swipes don't seem they don't seem as responsive. Could be the lag. Come on. Really? Well, anyway, yeah, I can do I can do the swipe thing now. That's completely new to me. But, you know, as you can see, you start out really pretty easy. Very easy, in fact. And as you go, they introduce more elements, and, you know, really, I would say until maybe this area here, maybe up here, up here, you really don't have a whole lot of, like, bottomless pits to worry about, but starting a couple levels here, and then down here is starting to get pretty interesting, and oh dear lord, you know, we got this, and then we got this, so yeah, it looks like there's still a lot of game left, a lot of challenge. Like I said, the levels are very short in general, but that doesn't mean they're easy. You know, I mean, you can get maybe a couple of objectives done in one round, and you're going to have to replay levels over and over just to figure the levels out completely and get every one of those level objectives. So yeah, Bean Dreams. It's a really fun game. It's available, I want to say, I know it's on the App Store. I can't remember how much it costs. A couple of bucks at most, and it's another reason I like this game is because I don't have to worry about microtransactions or things being, you know, yeah, levels are gated, but they're gated by my progress, just like they would be in any other console platformer. You know, the more things I do in the game, the better things, or the more levels I unlock. It's not, oh, you can play a level, but if you pay us, then you can unlock a further level. Or if you wait 10 hours, then you can play another level. Once you buy the game, you have it, you can play it as little or as much as you want at a time. Your iCloud saves work beautifully, and like I said, the controls, I'll be them a little bit weird at first to get used to. Just the fact that your character is jumping constantly. But other than that, you know, like the controls really work. I will say for, you know, like I said, all the games that I've played, like a 2D or platformer that I've tried on iOS so far, this is by far and away the best one that I've tried, and I'm actually going to try to play through this one at least as much as I can to completion. So, Bean Dreams, if you're looking for a good mobile platformer that works on a touchscreen, believe it or not, you really want to give this one a look. So